now we are going to start the session 3. Remaining in our last class, we have discussed about the physiography divisions of India up to the Great Himalayan Northern System. Okay, now we are going to discuss about the second point of the physiographic divisions of India. So our second point, that means our second this physiographic division of India is the northern plain, or we can say the Great Northern Plain area. So this Great Northern Plain area, it comprises about the three main rivers of India. That is the river valleys of India: Indus, Ganga and Brahmaputra. Okay, so these Indus, Ganga and Brahmaputra, these three main rivers formed or create the Great Northern Plain of India. So it lies from extreme western part, suppose from this Gujarat area, this extreme Rajasthan area, that means the western part of India, up to the entire northeast India, that is Brahmaputra Valley. So its area is about 7 lakh kilometer square. So such a big and vast area it covers. Okay. So this Great Northern Plain area, it comprises of Indus, Ganga, Brahmaputra along with their tributaries and distributaries. Fine. So I am giving here only this the main points of this northern plain areas, and further details and which you will get, in which I will provide some kind of notes which will be much more beneficial to you, all of you, and in that such notes you can download a PDF form, and in that such note you will get entire the details of that things. And if you have any kind of confusion, any kind of problems, then we can discuss all the things in our problem solution class. So next we will discuss about point number 3, that the peninsular plateau, or we can say the southernmost plateau area. The southern or the peninsular plateau. So this is the third important physiographic division of India. Now I will take the help of our map of India, and we can discuss about all these important points in our map. So here it is. Look at the map. So this third point, so this is okay. So let me do some kind of revisions. That is, we have discussed in our last class that about the main physiographic divisions of India. That is the first and the foremost one is the Great Northern Plain. The Great Northern Himalayas system, mountainous system. Next point is what? The Great Northern Plain area. That is, it comprises from this Rajasthan part up to this what? The Assam Valley, or the Ganga, Brahmaputra and the Bara Valley. Comprises of the Indus. That means the Indus, now it has the major part of the Indus, now it's flowing into the Pakistan. So this is the Indus river. Then the Ganga river, this one, this is the Ganga river, and the Brahmaputra river. So these three rivers form the Great Northern Plain area. Fine. Okay. So the area is about 7 lakh square kilometer. Fine. So next we will proceed to the this southern plateau area, or the peninsular plateau area. So the triangular shape. This is the triangular shape. I think, is it clear to all of you? Okay. This triangular shape comprises, these part is known as what? The peninsular or the Great southern plateau area. And again, this plateau area is quite a highland area and also of some kind of rugged topography. And this entire plateau area is also divided into some Malwa plateau, Deccan plateau, Chota Nagpur plateau, and all that things we will discuss in our next session. And some critical thing is what these some of the main differences, not critical things, some of the main differences between the northern part and the southern part is what, you know, the hills which we found in this Deccan Plateau or this triangular plateau area are much more lesser than the height is quite lesser than if we compare to the mountains of the northern Himalayas. Is it clear? The average height of the hills, these are not can be said as mountains, because mountains are much more higher than the hills. So the average height is what? 3000 meter. So the average maximum height it will be 3000 meter, and above that we can't find any kind of such hills in these plateau areas. But in this northern Himalayan part, the average height is, you know, that above 8000, because Mount Everest, the highest peak, you know, the peak of the world, we can say that is its average height is what? 8848 meter. So now you see here we can find some of the very important hills are, suppose this what? Anaimudi, then Dorabetta. So such kind of hills we can find in here in this what? Southern plateau area. And as I told, all these things in details you will get in the PDF form which I will provide you after this class. Okay, so next we will find, okay, here one important thing, that the drainage systems, as I told in my last class also, that we will discuss about the drainage system. Drainage system is what, you know, that is the river system of India. Now this river system or the drainage system of India can be divided into two, the north and the south. Okay, that means the rivers flowing from the northern part, from the Himalayan mountainous area, and from the southern part. And there are lots of differences which we will study according to the point that are prescribed in your textbook. So next point is what? Number 4 point, that is the desert area. The desert, the Great Indian Desert. So what is the name of the Great Indian Desert? Obviously you know, the Thar, isn't it, which lies in Rajasthan. Okay, fine. So you see, now in some textbook you will find that the desert area of Rajasthan also it has been included in the northern plain area, but according to our syllabus, here it has been clearly mentioned as a different point, that is point number 4, that the desert areas. Okay, so now these desert areas we will find in this part, the Rajasthan, semi-desert areas of this Gujarat, some semi-arid areas of Punjab also, because this Rajasthan, the annual average rainfall is quite less than 25 centimeter. Okay, less than 25 centimeter. And in Punjab also and the parts of Gujarat, that means the run of Kutch, their average annual rainfall is quite less than 100. Okay, so these are quite known as the semi-arid areas. These are not completely dry or this arid areas, but semi-arid areas. Fine. So these has been the here. This Rajasthan part, this is entirely known as the desert area. So this is also one of the main physiographic division of India, as we find the lofty mountains also, the central plain area or the northern plain area, the triangular shape, the southern plateau area, the desert area. Next, number 5 point. So next, number 5 point is what? That means the 5th physiographic division of India, that are the coastal areas or the coastal regions or the coastal areas. Now coastal areas, are, you know, coastal. What do you mean by coastal areas? Coastal areas, such areas which are surrounded by water. Fine. So you see, the coastal areas means what? From this Gujarat area, all this western part, the Maharashtra, Karnataka, then Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, up to West Bengal. Okay, all these areas are covered by what? Water. In the eastern part, it is the Bay of Bengal, and the western part it is the Arabian Sea, and the southern part it is what? The Indian Ocean. So you see, as here quite well it has been demarcated, as the blue color indicates the water, isn't it? So you see, from these are the coastal areas, we can find here the some kind of, you know, that the Western Ghat and the Eastern Ghats, and you see the areas covered, that the great southern plateau areas to the extreme east, these are known as what? The Eastern Ghats, and these areas are known as what? Western Ghats. So these are also known as the coastal areas. Why coastal areas? Because the entire side has been covered by what? Water bodies. Okay, so this we know that Maharashtra, Mumbai has been located near the Arabian Sea. Next, the Karnataka, Goa, Daman and Diu, this Kerala, Tamil Nadu also, Andhra Pradesh, all these are the located in this near the coastal areas. Is it clear? Now in the Bay of Bengal, one of the very important topic is now, I think you all came to know in our this recent updates, that Amphan. It is a type of tropical cyclone which is quite originating. This has been created due to low pressure belt in this Bay of Bengal. Now this Amphan, this cyclone is originating from this Bay of Bengal. It will strike to the Odisha coast. You can see these are the coastal areas. When the Amphan will create, that means it has been it has been created due to low pressure belt. So it will strike to the Odisha coastal areas, and it will go to West Bengal. Again it will deflect, it will be moved towards the Bangladesh, and it can go to the our northeast also. Is it clear? So these are our coastal areas. Next, number 6 point, the islands. Sorry, let's keep on. Okay, the islands. Okay, fine. So now islands. So these islands. So India has chiefly the islands in this Bay of Bengal, the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Okay, the Lakshadweep Islands in this Arabian Sea. Okay, so these Amindeep Islands also, these are some of the very Lakshadweep and Andaman and Nicobar Islands. These are the main islands of Indian territory. So all these islands has been governed by our Indian territory. Okay, so these are reminded, the Lakshadweep Islands we find in the Arabian Sea, and the Andaman and Nicobar Islands we find in the Bay of Bengal. Is it clear now? Okay, fine. So all the remaining things, all the each and every the notes, again I am saying, you will get in our next PDF. Fine. So I think it has been clear to all of you guys. So again I will do some kind of summarized form, that the physiographic divisions of India has been classified into 6 divisions, 6 types. Number 1, the great mountainous area comprises of the great mountains of the Himalayan system, the Himalayan mountainous region. Next is what? The great northern plain area comprises of the 3 rivers, Indus, Ganga and the Brahmaputra. These 3 rivers form the great northern plain areas. Number 3 point, the southern plateau or the peninsular plateau area. The triangular shaped form to the in the extreme northern part of southern part of India is known as what? Southern plateau or peninsular plateau area. Next, number 4 point, the desert area. So desert areas comprises of the entire Rajasthan area. Number 5, the coastal areas. The coastal areas comprises of the Eastern Ghat and the Western Ghat of the peninsular plateau area. And number 6, the islands. Islands comprises of the Andaman Islands, which can be found in Bay of Bengal, and the Lakshadweep Islands, which can be found in the Arabian Sea. So this session came to an end. So in our next session, in session number 4, we will discuss about the drainage system of India, where we will discuss each and everything about the northern rivers and about the southern rivers. Thank you.